Hello, I think this is my first podcast to all of you, and I just took this initiative because I saw a lot of videos about this Sony speakers that they're trying to, instruct or give a lot of suggestions to fix in car speakers. So I don't see a lot of people giving a clear instruction on that. Yes, there are, but maybe hidden search. So I've planned to give a very easy instruction and in a very layman term to understand, and in future how to select speakers and what would not confuse you in buying a speaker. So that's the content. Anyways, so getting back, I've purchased this Sony speaker which is XS-FB102E. uh, I went for the brand because I'm a Sony guy, and my existing car has a Sony 52WX Explode amplifier. So with that 52WX4 amplifier, it needs to have a speaker of this. Now, how do I select the right speaker? As of present, I have a speaker which is a local one fit by the company. It's not a company OEM. So I'm trying to upgrade the speakers for Alto K10. Now, how did I conclude to a speaker like this? The first thing is you look at the amplifier. When you look at the amplifier, it says 52W, okay, into 4. So 52W into 4, which means 52. Let's go with 52 watts. That's what W means. So if you have 52 watts, which is RMS, then you have 30 watts RMS over here. So when you have 52, doesn't mean you'll have to put 52 watt speaker itself. You're not supposed to fit it like a glove, which would strain the amplifier, and it might lead for the amplifier to collapse. So when you have a 52 watts RMS amplifier, go with a maximum of 45 for a good experience. This 210 watts is your regular sound, which you go with, like your home theater, 600 watts home theater, 500 watts home theater. That's what they mention here is 210 watts, which is your peak power output. That is your sound. But your RMS is more of your your speaker and your amplifier getting synced. So 30 watts is a good one because we have a 52 watts amplifier. 30 watts will definitely take the load. And yep, I've ordered this in Amazon, and it came with a cost of 1,700 and change. I'll put the link below. So what is about the speaker? When I unboxed it, I got this box. When I opened it, it's a two-way speaker. 4 inches for Alto will set, beyond 4 inches will not go. So it is mentioned here as 4 inches. So that also needs to be considered based on your car. So a 4-inch speaker will go through. And yep, upgraded for mega bass because the existing one doesn't give me good bass. So when I opened the box, I got these two good looking Sony speakers. So this comes with the box, and you also have these two wires. One is for the left speaker and one is for the right speaker. Don't consider this to be plus and minus like the regular electricians do. This is electronics, so you go with left speaker and right speaker to differentiate. Then you get your screws to be fixed with these holes that you have. I don't think all 4 would be required for Alto, just 2. So that's what I've got. Now another question is, what is this two-way? So two-way is nothing but your speaker basics has a spectrum. You have a two-way speaker and three-way speaker. Now if you look closely here, we are upgrading this because we need maximum bass. So you have your bass cone over here and your tweeter here. This is your tweeter and this is your bass. So that makes it two-way. It gives you 2 frequency of your bass, that is your low frequency, and your high frequency. So there is no mid-range over here. It's just a speaker which has 2 ways of giving the frequency, which is your bass module and your tweeter, that is your high frequency. Whereas 3-way speakers will have extra one, which would be your mid-range. So you'll have 3 components in that: bass, mid-range, and your high frequency. But this is just bass and high frequency. If you ask me which quality is better, obviously your 3-way, because everything is separated and given, which will only be in your home theater boxes. You even have 3-way speakers for your cars, but you'll have to upgrade and do a lot of modifications and which are available. That would cost it'll go more than 1,000. It'll go like 5,000, 6,000, 7. So it depends on the brand that you select. I first selected JBL, but I hadn't had any experience with JBL, so I went with Sony, which is just the same. In JBL it was showing as 22 RMS. This was in 22 RMS for JBL. The same two-way speaker and 4 inches, but I went for Sony because I have everything in my house is Sony, be it my TV, home theater, and even since the car also had a Sony amplifier, I've gone through this. So that's about this video. I hope this would help out. Please have a check on your RMS with your amplifier, compare it. Don't overshoot it. If it is 52, go with something less, at least 5 RMS less. So 45, 40, 30, 22, all these are available in the market. You can fix it. Your speaker would also give a good one. And yep, that's about this speakers. Yeah, the quality is good actually in terms of delivery. If you ask, it did come well. It has the brand information here, so your ports have been given good. The same thing here. So they'll mark it as left, and I think this is your right speaker, or I'll have to differentiate that. So anyways, I think you can just connect the speakers and then you connect the wires. It will take your left and right automatically. And one thing I missed here is, you see this rated impedance 4 ohms. Now that's more important. As equal as your 30 watts, this rated impedance of 4 ohms. Your amplifier, if your amplifier is of 4 ohms, you can go on for this. If your amplifier is above 4 ohms, you can still go for this. But never go something powerful. Don't have a 8 ohm speaker for a 4 ohms amplifier. Your rated impedance will have to be 4 ohms. So I think the main thing to watch is these things: your RMS power 30 watts and your ohms. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. When I looked at the speaker, I just identified. So this being the first video, I'm just going at random. But if you'll have any questions, if you'll have any information that you want to share, I'm sure there are a lot of electrical engineers, engineering students, graduates who have passion for these. If you'll have any comments, you can put up. If you'll have anything to add of what I have left, you can definitely use that on the comment section, and yep, that will help all of us. Thank you so much, and yep, I'll upload another video of these audio, the quality of the audio, I mean, once I fix this. Thanks for watching and have a great day.